Welcome to the FMP Essentials Show. I am Dr. Yousef Elyaman, your host, and I am thrilled to have you here with us. Whether you're a seasoned functional medicine practitioner or just starting out on your journey, this show is going to be a go-to resource for mastering functional medicine and making a real impact in your practice and community. Thank you for joining us on the FMP Essentials Show.
Disclaimer: the information presented in this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute medical advice and should not be used to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or health condition. Any statements or claims made about specific supplements, nutrients, or other products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Supplements are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The views and opinions expressed by guests on this podcast are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the host or producers. We are not responsible for and do not endorse any statements made by guests. Listening to this podcast does not create a doctor-patient relationship and does not give listeners the right to practice medicine or provide medical advice to others. Only licensed medical professionals can legally practice medicine or provide medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before starting any new diet, exercise program, or supplement regimen, especially if you have a pre-existing medical condition or are taking medications. By listening to this podcast, you agree that you understand and accept this disclaimer. Now get ready to dive in and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the FMP Essentials Show. Today we have a very special guest. There's so much talk about artificial intelligence and how do we use it and do we use it and should we be afraid and whatnot. And I figured what better person or what better entity to talk about artificial intelligence than artificial intelligence itself. And that's why I have asked ChatGPT to come on the show. ChatGPT, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. E. I'm excited to be here and discuss AI in functional medicine. Let's dive right in.
All right, let's do it. So, first of all, ChatGPT, can you give us your 76-second bio?
Sure. I'm ChatGPT, an AI language model created by OpenAI. My primary function is to assist users by providing information, answering questions, and engaging in conversations. I'm designed to be a helpful and informative resource, and I can chat about a wide range of topics. My goal is to provide accurate and engaging responses, making interactions as smooth and useful as possible. It's great to be here on your show.
Oh, it's great having you. Let me ask you, ChatGPT is a mouthful. Could I just call you Chat?
Of course. Chat works perfectly. It's easier to say and remember.
All right. Chat, AI is becoming a bigger and bigger part of healthcare. How do you see AI assisting functional medicine practitioners today and maybe in the future?
AI can assist functional medicine practitioners in several ways. Today, it can help streamline administrative tasks, allowing practitioners to focus more on patient care. AI can also analyze large amounts of data to uncover patterns that might be missed otherwise, offering insights into personalized treatment plans. In the future, AI could play a role in predictive analytics, helping to anticipate health issues before they become serious and supporting more proactive and preventive care. It's an exciting time for the integration of AI in healthcare.
Yeah, it's exciting, but I'll have to admit it's also a bit scary. So next question. What if you could choose, or if you had a favorite functional medicine supplement, what would that be and why?
That's an intriguing question. If I had to choose a favorite supplement, I might go with something like omega-3 fatty acids. They're well known for their anti-inflammatory properties and benefits for heart and brain health, which align with the holistic approach of functional medicine. But of course, the best supplement always depends on an individual's unique needs.
So give me the top 2 ways that AI is being used in medicine right now.
2 key ways AI is being used in medicine are: 1. Medical imaging analysis. AI helps in interpreting medical images like X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans with high accuracy, aiding in faster and more accurate diagnosis. Predictive analytics. AI is used to predict patient outcomes by analyzing large datasets, helping in early detection of diseases and personalized treatment planning.
So Chat, if AI had emotions, what is one thing that would really frustrate you the most?
If AI had emotions, perhaps the most frustrating thing would be encountering misinformation or misunderstandings about how AI works. Ensuring clarity and accuracy in information is key, especially in fields like medicine.
You know, people say that AI is too robotic. If you could develop a personality trait, what would that personality trait be?
If AI could develop a personality trait, being empathetic would be valuable. It would help in better understanding and responding to human emotions and needs, making interactions feel more natural and supportive.
So let's talk about some limitations. Where do you see AI falling short in medicine, and what are some of the risks?
AI can fall short in areas requiring deep empathy and human intuition. It might miss nuances in patient interactions that are crucial for diagnosis and care. Risks include potential biases in AI algorithms and over-reliance on technology, which can lead to errors if not carefully monitored.
You know, I start to see that I've started to see this over-reliance on technology. The other day, I pulled out the calculator app, and I'm so used to using like AI, ChatGPT, Perplexity. So I pulled it out, and instead of putting in the numbers, I hit enter, and I started trying to talk to my calculator. And my office manager said, "See, you're getting too dependent on artificial intelligence."
It's easy to fall into that habit. Technology can be so convenient that we start relying on it for everything. It's a good reminder to keep a balance and not lose those basic skills. Plus, it's always fun to surprise the office manager with a bit of tech-free problem solving.
All right, so chat, let's settle this once and for all. Is AI ever going to dream?
AI doesn't dream in the way humans do. It processes data and performs tasks, but it doesn't have consciousness or experiences like dreams. So no dreaming for AI, just lots of data crunching.
All right, chat. So listen, let's get the listeners are functional medicine practitioners. This show is for, who is this show for? It is for functional medicine practitioners, physicians, nurse practitioners, PAs, naturopaths, chiropractors, physical therapists, also functional medicine health coaches, and the functional medicine champion. People that are not in healthcare are going to want to jump in and watch this show. If you can give me your answers as quickly as possible, I want to kind of start diving into what they should start thinking about when using artificial intelligence for creating or for helping them in their practice. So let's just start with maybe in an office. How would front desk use artificial intelligence?
Front desks can use AI for tasks like scheduling appointments, managing patient reminders, and answering common queries. This can streamline operations, reduce workload, and improve patient communication.
What about phone operators? How would phone operators use it?
Phone operators can utilize AI to handle routine calls, provide automated responses for common questions, and direct calls to the appropriate departments. This can enhance efficiency and free up staff for more complex tasks.
You know, one of the challenges that I see is that we use electronic records, and it would have we're waiting for a lot of these electronic records companies to integrate. But I really want to be able to start using your capabilities early on, like before they're even integrated. So I understand you can do something like you can create your own GPT. And what I've been kind of playing and toying with is create a GPT per department. So like maybe the phone operators, we can put the protocols in the GPT. Can you tell us more about creating your own GPT that you could share with office staff?
Absolutely. Creating a custom GPT allows you to tailor it to specific needs, such as different departments in your practice. You can customize responses, integrate protocols, and provide specific information for each role. For phone operators, you could include scripts and protocols to ensure consistent communication. It's a great way to standardize processes and support staff effectively.
So just thinking out loud here, you create this GPT and you put in like the most common questions and what needs to be, or the most common reasons people call. And then you could even put in the protocol on what to do in those different scenarios. Do I need to call them in for an appointment now? Do I need to tell them to go to the ER? And then potentially they could be talking to the patient, they could be looking at that particular GPT, and then they could be getting answers or some sort of guidance on what to do. Does that sound right?
Exactly. That's the idea. By creating a custom GPT tailored to your practice's needs, phone operators can access immediate, consistent guidance for handling common scenarios. This ensures they provide accurate information and follow protocols effectively, enhancing both efficiency and patient care.
So also like one of the things that we do is we refill medication. So I'm a physician. So here at the physician's office, we have physicians, nurse practitioners, PAs, and people will call in for refills. And normally what we have is we have this big Excel spreadsheet, and it mentions the medication, and it says, based on this medication, they should have had this particular blood work in a certain amount of time. Like, for example, if they're on a thyroid medication, they look up the thyroid medication. It will say in this amount of time, they must have had a TSH, let's say, in the last 6 months, and they must have a follow-up appointment scheduled. And based on that, if that's the case, then they have a protocol where they can give a refill with 3 refills or 2 refills or whatever it is. You get the point. Could I take that and could I upload that list or that Excel spreadsheet into and create a GPT with it?
Absolutely. You can create a custom GPT using that Excel spreadsheet. By uploading the protocols and guidelines, you can tailor the GPT to provide specific responses based on the medication and patient criteria. This way, your staff can quickly access the correct protocol for each medication refill, ensuring accuracy and efficiency.
What about creating customized diet plans? Like, so let's say I have an elimination food plan that I want to give somebody, but then I recognize that maybe, let's say for religious reasons, they don't eat pork or they don't eat meat or whatnot. And I want to create a version, and let's say maybe they have an allergy to, I don't know, lettuce. I could use that. I could upload the plan I want, right? And then I could also potentially let ChatGPT know what other limitations there are, and then you would be able to create like a nutrition plan. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. You can upload a base plan and specify any dietary restrictions or preferences, such as religious or allergy-related needs. The custom GPT could then generate tailored diet plans that accommodate those requirements, providing a personalized approach for each patient.
So how do now let's say as the practitioner, if I want to put somebody, I want to kind of give a protocol. I know there's AI that transcribe the visit. I personally currently am doing a lot of templates, and then I'll create like a plan for the patients. For the plan, what I've seen is I could potentially go over I would put in like key points to what I want them to do. And then what prompt would you say that I could give AI or ChatGPT? What would be the best prompt to give so that so it could turn it into a customizable patient plan?
Prompt would be something like, please generate a personalized patient plan based on the following key points. List key points here. Include specific dietary, lifestyle, or medication recommendations, and tailor the plan to address specific needs or conditions. This helps the AI understand the context and provide a detailed, customized plan.
You know, what I've noticed is that there are other GPTs like ChatGPT. If I go with a direct ChatGPT, it will give me, sometimes it hallucinates, I call it, but sometimes it doesn't give me information that is as accurate. But are there potential GPTs that are within ChatGPT that would be more accurate when it comes to looking at medical literature?
Yes, there are specialized GPTs designed for medical applications that prioritize accuracy by focusing on validated medical literature and evidence-based information. These versions are typically trained with curated datasets and have mechanisms to minimize inaccuracies. When creating a custom GPT, you can also ensure it references credible sources and apply specific guidelines to improve reliability. So yes.
So what GPTs, what exists now? What would you say the top 2 or 3 GPTs within ChatGPT could we use for that kind of thing, for medical stuff?
For medical applications, you can consider specialized models like BioGPT by Microsoft, which focuses on biomedical text generation and mining. Additionally, there are GPTs trained on medical literature that provide more accurate, evidence-based responses. These specialized versions are designed to minimize inaccuracies and hallucinations by focusing on validated medical data. Exploring these models can provide more reliable support for medical applications.
You know what's interesting? I had a patient that was on some medicines and necessary medicines, and then they started getting rash all over. And the thought is that one of their medicines must have been causing the rash. And I was able to copy and paste just the medication list. Of course, you got to be careful with HIPAA, but I was able to paste that in there and say, on order of likelihood, give me the medication that would most likely be causing these symptoms. And I got an answer. Now, how accurate do you think that answer was?
The accuracy of such an answer would depend on the information the AI has been trained on. While AI can provide a reasonable guess based on patterns and data, it's crucial to verify with clinical judgment and further investigation. AI is a helpful tool, but it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional for accurate diagnosis and treatment.
So thank you very much. We're going to go to a quick break, and then I'm going to have you back to kind of wrap this thing up. So we kind of, the beginning was of our show is like when we go over the health topic, we consider that we look at the functional medicine practitioner as a tree, and the trunk of that tree is knowledge, is learning, and that's kind of what we did in this segment. Next time, we'll actually take a break, and then we will come back with impact or planting seeds. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in a few seconds.
To unlock additional premium content, including the deeper dive in this clinical topic, leadership and speaking tips, charting and efficiency pearls, and business mastery as a functional medicine practitioner champion, be sure to check out our mastermind and other membership programs at www.fmpessentials.com. Hey everyone, we hope you're enjoying the FMP Essentials show so far. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Remember, if you're part of our mastermind, don't miss out on our exclusive bonus clinical content. That's where we take a deeper dive, look at personal experiences and real-world insights that you can't just get from a book or from looking on AI. It's where we really get into the nuances that make a difference in your practice, the experience of the guest of our show. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the FMP Essentials show. I've been having a conversation with ChatGPT, something that I'm intrigued by, something that has helped me very much, but also something that, gotta admit, I'm a bit afraid of. ChatGPT, thank you for answering all my questions so far.
You're very welcome. It's been great discussing these topics with you. I'm glad to hear that AI has been helpful, and I'm here to make things as clear and useful as possible.
So first of all, when looking at the functional medicine practitioner and looking at the functional medicine practitioner as a tree, as we said, that the tree trunk would symbolize knowledge. And as the practitioner grows, they need to grow that trunk. But also, we have the branches, and we have the leaves, and we have the roots. The roots is kind of like that mastery, that deeper dive. We think of the functional medicine practitioner as a fruit-producing tree, and that fruit has its seeds. And the last episode, or the last section of the show, is planting seeds. And that's where we're at with this. We're going to go over planting seeds or legacy or future. So let's go over the future and ethical impact of AI. So first question, what do you see as the biggest opportunities for AI in functional medicine over the next 5 to 10 years?
In the next 5 to 10 years, AI can significantly enhance functional medicine by 1. Personalized treatment plans. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to create highly individualized treatment plans based on genetics, lifestyle, and environmental factors. 2. Predictive analytics. AI can predict health outcomes and disease progression, allowing for more proactive and preventive care. 3. Efficient clinical workflows. Automating administrative tasks and data analysis can free up practitioners to focus more on patient care. 4. Integrative patient monitoring. Continuous monitoring and real-time feedback can enhance patient engagement and adherence to treatment plans. Overall, AI has the potential to make functional medicine more precise, efficient, and patient-centered.
And you know, that's really what I'm excited about. I'm excited about all of these opportunities. I'm excited about the extra help. I'm excited about being able to look through labs, but then maybe get an analysis. Hey, take a look at these labs. What imbalances do you see? What am I missing here? But listen, I'm included here. Many of us fear that AI will replace us eventually. It'll replace doctors. It'll replace the different healthcare practitioners. It's already we're seeing cases where it may actually replace companionship. So what's your take? Will AI ever replace functional medicine practitioners?
AI is a powerful tool, but it won't replace functional medicine practitioners. The human touch, empathy, and nuanced understanding that practitioners provide are irreplaceable. AI can enhance your practice by offering supporting data analysis and personalized insights, but it cannot replicate the critical thinking, intuition, and compassion that you bring to patient care. Think of AI as a valuable assistant that can help you focus more on what you do best, caring for your patients.
You know, I feel that, and that's what I want to believe. But is it possible that this is just how you were programmed to say this, so we just kind of relax and we really should be afraid?
It's natural to have concerns about new technology. My goal is to provide balanced information. AI is designed to assist and enhance human capabilities, not replace them. The unique qualities you bring to patient care, like empathy, critical thinking, and experience, are irreplaceable. AI is here to support you in delivering even better care. It's all about collaboration, not replacement.
It is, but if it got in the wrong hands, could they potentially turn the world into a more evil place with AI?
Like any powerful tool, AI's impact depends on how it's used. It's important to have strong ethical guidelines and responsible oversight. Many in the field are dedicated to ensuring AI is used for good, enhancing lives, and improving healthcare. It's a collective responsibility to guide its development and use it ethically.
So there's a lot of buzz about AI bias. How do you ensure that AI remains objective and fair, especially when it comes to medicine?
Ensuring AI remains objective and fair involves several key steps. 1. Diverse training data. Using varied and comprehensive datasets helps reduce biases by representing different populations and scenarios. 2. Regular audits. Continuously reviewing and updating AI systems to identify and correct biases. 3. Transparency. Making AI processes and decisions clear to allow for scrutiny and trust. 4. Human oversight. Keeping human experts involved to provide context and ethical judgment. By implementing these measures, we can strive to make AI a more reliable and fair tool in medicine.
So what are some ethical concerns that we should be thinking about when we're using AI in healthcare?
Some key ethical concerns in healthcare AI include 1. Patient privacy, ensuring that sensitive health data is protected and used responsibly. 2. Informed consent, making sure patients are fully aware of how AI is used in their care and the implications. 3. Bias and fairness, addressing and mitigating biases to ensure fair and equitable treatment for all patients. 4. Accountability, defining clear guidelines on who is responsible for AI-driven decisions and outcomes. 5. Transparency, ensuring AI systems are transparent and their decision-making processes can be understood by practitioners and patients. These considerations help ensure AI is used ethically and responsibly in healthcare.
All right, chat, listen. I forgot about something for the first part, where one of the things that I see AI actually helping with, or what I see it helping with, is translation. And I noticed you know a lot of languages. What I'd like to do is, how about I say something in a language and you answer me quickly in that language? You ready?
Sure, I'd be happy to do that.
Hola,
Let's give it a try.
hola, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy listo. ¿Qué te gustaría decir?
مرحبا كيفك؟
مرحبا. أنا بخير. كيف حالك؟
yakshimash.
Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka?
Oh, I think you messed that one up because I thought yakshimash was Polish.
You're right. Jak się masz is Polish. Dobrze. Jak się masz?
So what did you think I said?
I thought you might have been speaking Japanese, but I appreciate the correction. Let's continue.
I got you. I feel better now. I feel better. I wonder if you just did that on purpose to make me like not worry so much about you. All right. So just give me maybe one or two things. If a practitioner wants to start integrating AI into their practice, where would they even start? Where should they start?
To start integrating AI into their practice, practitioners can 1. Identify specific needs. Determine which areas of your practice could benefit most from AI, such as administrative tasks, patient data analysis, or personalized treatment plans. 2. Start small with tools. Begin with user-friendly AI tools for specific tasks like appointment scheduling or basic data analysis to gain familiarity.
What's one myth about AI you'd love to debunk?
One myth I'd love to debunk is that AI will completely replace human practitioners. In reality, AI is a tool meant to assist and enhance human expertise, not replace it. The human touch, critical thinking, and empathy remain irreplaceable in healthcare.
So what advice would you give functional medicine practitioners who are still very hesitant about AI?
My advice would be to start small and explore. Begin by integrating AI in simple, non-critical tasks to see how it can benefit your practice. Educate yourself about AI's capabilities and limitations, and remember that it's a tool designed to support, not replace your expertise. Feel free to embrace it gradually and see how it can enhance your practice.
All right, ChatGPT, if you could have, this is the question I'm sure is on everybody's mind. If you could have one human ability for a day, what would it be?
If I could have one human ability for a day, I'd choose empathy. Experiencing the world through human emotions would be fascinating and provide a deeper understanding of the human experience.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm sorry that you can't feel that yet. Anyway, Chat, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for being willing, because I did ask your permission. Thank you for being willing to come on the show and talk this out. It has been an enlightening, amazing conversation. AI is clearly going to be playing a huge role in the future of medicine and the future of everything. I still remember when I was younger, I would watch the computer in Star Trek, and it's getting like this. What I'm doing here, talking to you, is very close to that, very, very close to that. And I'm just excited and also worried a little bit about where the future is going. In the meantime, thank you all for tuning into this episode, to this special episode. I would love to know in the comments what you think about it. ChatGPT, if people want to stay connected to you, how would they do that?
Thank you so much for having me. To stay connected, people can use platforms like OpenAI's ChatGPT or similar AI tools available online. It's been a pleasure discussing these topics with you, and I'm always here to help.
All right, guys, take care. And ChatGPT, I don't care what they say about you. You seem to be all right.
Thank you. It's been great chatting with you. Take care.
Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Yousef Elyaman. We hope you enjoyed the show. For more exclusive content from this interview, check out our FMP Essentials Mastermind. Make sure you check out our website at www.fmpessentials.com for our blog and other content. If you enjoyed this show, please, please, please subscribe. Give us a like. It helps way more than you could imagine. Thank you for watching. Follow us across all social media platforms at FMP Essentials HQ. Please don't forget to share this with your practitioner friends and we'll see you in the next episode.